Season 2 of the Journeyman begins at Curzon Ashton after last season's great escape from relegation. Thank you for all of the support in Season 1, all of the lovely comments, all of the likes, all of the views. Really happy with it, how it's gone, and I can only thank you guys for that. Thank you so much for all of the support. Keep it coming in Season 2. Let us know where you think we're going to finish down in the comments. I think we've recruited quite well. We've brought one of our players from Blyth Spartans over, and generally I think it's gone alright. The finances are quite bad though, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that as the season progresses. The media think we're in for another battle for relegation, but hopefully we can battle for promotion. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 1 of Season 2 of the Journeyman with Curzon Ashton. And today we have the opening match of the season against Tamworth. But before we do that, let's have a look at the transfers that we have made over the summer. We have got possibly Callum Dolan coming in from Blackburn Rovers as a striking option. That is the area of the pitch I feel like we are by far the weakest. So we definitely need to have a look at that. But let's have a look at the transfers we've made. As you can see, we've made 7 signings so far. 3 have gone though. Tyrrell McKenzie, one of the heroes of last season, he was on a non-contract, so we couldn't really stop that. He's gone to Kettering Town. John Roberts has gone as well, our right back. That's a really sad one. He's gone for a free transfer, as has Charlie Phillips, who was a goalkeeper. He's gone to Gateshead, my team from last year in non-league to legends. So hopefully, you know, we won't feel the effects of them too much. I feel like Tyrrell McKenzie is going to be the one that we feel the most. But Dan Preston has come in from Hereford on a free transfer. The Seagulls are going absolutely mad outside. I'm not sure there's any Seagulls in Curzon Ashton. I do assure you this room has been moved to Curzon Ashton. It hasn't stayed in Blyth, but that I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, Dan Preston comes in from Hereford Town. He's been playing in these sort of divisions for absolutely donkey's years. He did used to play for Hereford United in League 2, so that's quite fun. But generally he's had a career down at this level. I think he's an experienced guy. He's 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential, 3.5-star potential, I beg your pardon. He's 26 years old. I think he'll do a job for us this year. Sam Topless has come in. He's not topless, but he's topless. He's 23 years old. He's a right back. He's got a bit of potential about him. He's come in from Alfreton Town. Didn't actually play any games last season, which is quite odd and maybe quite concerning. But he has played at this level for the last few years. I'm assuming he'll just need some game time to get back into it. We signed Sean Reid from Blyth Spartans. Hands up if you guess he was the guy that we brought in. Put your hand down because you're lying. Nobody thought we would have brought this guy across. We thought it would either be Old MacDonald or Greg Rutherford or Christian Horner or Little on the left back. But no, we went for Sean Reid. He was, on reflection, probably one of the better players of last season. He's very versatile. He can play up front as well. And he had a decent year at Blyth Spartans, and I know I can rely on him as a ball winner in the midfield, and I know that he can play anywhere down the spine really of the team. So very versatile, and I think that's a good sign. $4,500 for that. We then signed Sam Walker on a free transfer. We did try to sign him directly from Stockport County, but he didn't want to join then. He has been at the club before, so he does know the club, and hopefully that'll stand him in good stead. He's played for Halifax Town, Salford and Stockport County in the meantime. Had a good year last year, and I'm hoping he can replicate that this time round. Joe Ward has come in as well from Carlisle United in League 2. Didn't actually play any times for them last season, but actually he didn't play football at all, so he's definitely going to need some match fitness, but he will be playing a fair few games at us. Aaron Murphy, the director of football, signed him on loan. He's 19-year-old. He'll do as a backup. Played at FC United of Manchester last season. I've been asked to clear my throat a lot more in the videos, so hopefully that'll help those of you that are annoyed by that. And we've signed this guy from our parent club, Oldham. He is, average at best. He's 18-year-old. He's come in. He'll hopefully do a job for us, Samuel Amankwa, and he can come in and maybe grab a couple of goals here and there. I've got me squad views up now. If you want me to put this view on Steam Workshop or something once the game comes out, let us know and I'll certainly do it. It's quite good. It's got pretty much everything you need on there. It's for some reason not called my performance view. There it is. Joe's performance view. There you go. So we've got overall happiness in there. We've got contract stuff. We've got injury risk, which is something that's important this year. You've got all the key stats of the season as well as the reports of the players. As you can see, we're looking quite strong this year, to be fair. We've also got the age of the players, what style of player they are. So we've got a lot of leaders. We've got a couple of physical players in there. We've got an intelligent player, which is good. And we've got a technical and a distributor. We've got the positions and the nationality, which down at this level you're typically just going to have English players, so that's not a big thing. But most people are on non-contract, so we're just going to have to keep an eye on that as the season goes. We might well lose some of our players, but we didn't last year, so there's no reason to believe that we will this year. So let's have a look at the team for today. I don't know what happened there. We're going to have Chris Evans in goal. We're going to have topless John Hunt, Preston and Mason Fallon in defence. We're going to have Paul Marshall and Sam Walker in the middle of the park with Jordan Wright, Joe Guest starting behind Niall Cummins and Max Leonard. Cummins returning from his injury, so hopefully he's got a point to prove after not really being part of the miracle escape last season. So hopefully he can come in, score a few goals for us early in this season, and we can get off to a good start. So let us know down in the comments at this stage, who do you think is going to be the best signing? Where do you think we're going to finish this season? I think mid-table is achievable, although I thought that last year with Blyth Spartans, but we've had a pre-season under our belt. We've got the managerial support there. We've got the sort of squad harmony there as well. So hopefully we can go out there and put in a good performance. On day one, we're at home. Of course, Tamworth beat us 3-0 in this fixture last season. It was my second game in charge. I remember it well. We'd just beaten Nuneaton and then they beat us 3-0. And they were the much better side. So it'll be very interesting to see how much progress we've made since then. Obviously, we've had the tactical change. We've signed a lot of new players. Leonard gets it in. He has Walker. Now to Marshall. Is that going to be end of highlight? It is. So hopefully you guys are good. If you are enjoying the series so far, make sure you keep hitting that like button. Because it really does help out the video. It's really helping out the series. Hit those algorithms and sort of get a higher search sort of high on the search results is what I'm trying to say. So if you could do that, that would be amazing. That's the last I'm going to say of it until the end of the episode. Here's Powell on the ball, and that's wide. One more thing I will say is if you are new around here, do subscribe for daily FM18 content. We've got 2 series going on at the moment during beta, and we're going to have the return of a series once the full release comes out, the Hexagon Challenge, so hopefully you can join us for that. Anyway, back to the matter in hand. That's Walker into the middle, Walker again, Walker on the ball to Joe Guest. Oh, it's hit the post, unlucky. But 15 minutes gone, and we've had 2 clear-cut chances. I think we've been in looking quite good, to be quite honest with you. I'm very, very happy with the start we've made. How are Blyth doing? I wonder. They're up in 6th at the moment. Here's Wright on the ball. Wright to Cummins. Cummins to Walker. Puts it in the back of the net. Sam Walker. You beauty. The former Curzon Ashton guy. Puts it into the back of the net. And it is 1-0. It was a good little pass from Cummins across the box. And Sam Walker put it in the back of the net. And it's 1-0. Good stuff. Good stuff. Evans gets her way. Here's Cummins. Now Wright. Here's Marshall. Walker. Powell. Now they're on the counter-attack. Powell. Can we get a tackle in here? Reed to Headley. Good tackle by Fallon. That's what we're talking about. Now Wright to Cummins. Marshall. Walker. Walker across to Guest. That's forward to Leonard. Can he reach it? Yes, he can. Max Leonard into the middle. Cummins hits the bar. Unlucky. Fallon. Now to Marshall. Marshall to Walker. And that's end of highlight. But what a positive start for us here. Looking really, really good. And, you know, arguably we should be more than 1-0 up. And that's the only worry at the moment. It is only 1-0. 1 goal for them gets them back into it, of course. So here's... Oh, that was just over the bar. Powell into the middle. Oh, oof. That was brilliant defending by the looks of it. I thought it was just a terrible miss, but it was a good defending. Here's Preston on the ball. Preston. Now to Leonard. Now... Oh. Well, we're closing in on half-time. There is half-time. 1-0 up. Good start for us. Good start, but we're not taking anything for granted. You know, we won the first game at Blyth last season in remarkable circumstances, to be honest with you. So we can't look at this and say we're definitely going to do well even if we win this game. So, yeah. I'm really conscious about this throw clearing thing, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed. It's just one of those comments that sort of speaks away at you in the head, and it's just one of those things, but hopefully you guys don't mind too much. It is rather slow, to be honest with you. The start of the second half, the pace of the game has sort of stopped. I don't really know why. We had a crash in the last episode, of course. Headley, that's forward to Burns. Burns to Jones. This is a chance. Powell. Jones. Good save. Gray. Burns. Well wide. And we managed to hang on just about, which is really, really good. So, 63 minutes gone. I think it's time to make a substitution. It does seem to have slowed down the game speed a lot, and I don't really know why that is. Apologies about that, guys. There's not much I can do about that. It's obviously just taking a while to process at the moment, which is odd. It's odd. Anyway, we're going to bring Leonard off because he hasn't had the best of games. We're going to put Hamilton up there. We're going to bring Reed on for his debut as well. Going to stick him in there and see what he can do next to Walker. What's Walker? What's Walker like as a deep the central midfielder and support? Yeah, none of those roles are really suited to him, but we'll put him as a box-to-box just because I know Reed can definitely do the ball-winning midfielder really well. Here's Guest. Now to Leonard. Leonard across to Wright. Right forward to Cummins. Ooh, Cummins loses it, and now we're on the back foot. Here's Guy. That's forward to Reed. Can we get a tackle in? We can't. Verma. Oh, it's 1-1. That's really annoying. Just before the changes come into effect. And we're now 1-1 with Tamworth. And that was always the danger, wasn't it? You know, we were only 1-0 up. Even though we've probably been the better team this game, all they needed was one chance to put it into the back of the net. And that's all it took. So, yeah. I like that thing coming up. If you score, concede a goal, you know, they give you the option to sort of change your tactical thinking, and Well, we didn't on that occasion, but sometimes you would, wouldn't you? Fallon now forward to Hamilton. Hamilton on the ball. Good footwork. Here's Guest. Well, he keeps it in. Oh my word! How did he keep that in for starters? And how on earth did that go in? I can't wait to see this. Hamilton, brilliant footwork. Good pass. Guest is an alien for doing that, and then he just loops it into the far corner. That is fantastic, and it's now 2-1. Goodness me, total fluke there. So now, maybe time to bring Cummins off and bring on another central midfielder in Ward. We'll keep Hamilton up front. Can we, any of these proficient as defensive mids? I'll tell you what, they're not too bad, are they? So if I do that, that looks pretty good, and we can move these back. Because we want to go quite defensive now. We're going to go counter-attacking, structured. We're going to confirm those changes for this last 10 minutes, because it would be a very good start of the season to get that 3 points on the board. And it'll really give us a little bit of momentum, you think, going into the next few matches. So we're into added time now, and it looks like we're going to hang on. We've got 4 seconds to hang on here, and there it is, the full-time whistle. We win the first match of the season. That's brilliant. Good performance there. Obviously a bit of a fluke with the last goal, but I think generally we looked very good. We looked quite solid. Particularly Mason Fallon on the left looked impressive to me. Sam Walker had a really good debut. Joe Guest was good as always. And I'm really, really positive about our chances this season. Let's see when we're going to come back. And I don't want to leave it too long. I think we might go and do... why don't we do FC United with Manchester and maybe Boston or Harrogate, either which side. We will do the FC United of Manchester game in the next episode though, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. Honestly means the world to me, really does help out the channel as well. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.